What's good, y'all? This is your boy Rizzy Met, and we're back again for another episode of Hold Up.
Hold up.
I know it's been a while. This is what the first episode probably in the past 3 years. But we just want to feel like we want to catch y'all up on a few things. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with my boy, 87 State of Mind. Okay, he ain't got to say nothing.
Oh my God.
Poppy
in the building.
Boxing D Killer.
Boxing D Killer, BDK.
And my man, Frank. God damn.
I can't hear shit all
Bambino.
Bino. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we got a good bit of stuff to talk to y'all guys about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things going on. Got a lot to talk about. My only question is, where do we start? How do y'all want to kick this?
Crisco.
We can talk about this whole Corona joint, because really it's been like a league of events that kind of happened. I went around the whole Corona. Where y'all think we should start it off? IG Live.
We'll start it with a Pappy. Read the goddamn list.
Read the goddamn list.
Oh, I didn't make a list.
Find this.
But I do have an article here about the COVID-19. As you know, President Trump has now said that we need to start slowly reopening back up the states, and some southern governors are beginning to lift the coronavirus restrictions. One in particular is Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. He said on Monday he wanted to grant businesses across the state permission to reopen later this week, which has been an announcement echoed by a handful of other Republican governors who are beginning to lift the stay-at-home orders. Kemp's decision, which will apply to barbershops, gyms, and other businesses that include close contact, you know, shut up.
You know, it's been a while.
It comes days after, President Trump issuing the guidelines to reopening the state, as well as our local Governor Henry McMaster said on Monday that beaches and retail stores can reopen on Tuesday. But I did see an article today saying that Myrtle Beach, Charleston, Hilton Head beaches all to remain closed. The beaches in all three states, three key tourist regions, aren't planning to reopen, even though the governor is giving them the ability to.
Thank God somebody had some sense.
All right, read it again. I missed
it. Too late.
I think they all are retarded.
Yes.
You know what?
Yeah, so do y'all think we need to be opening soon, or should we wait later?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Fuck no. Population control.
No, they're worrying about the economy. No, it ain't about population control. It's about the economy.
All right.
Make some money.
Okay, all right.
It's about the dollar.
No lie.
It's about them guap.
My mama sent me I don't know if it's a chain message. I don't know what it is, but that shit was spitting facts. That shit probably. That joint said something like, basically, it says, my concern now is the announcement of southern states allowing non-essential businesses to open by next week. The businesses listed are hair salons, nail salons, barbershop, mom and pop restaurants, theaters, gyms, and bowling alleys. Now think for a moment, who frequently visit these type of businesses? Black folks. Now think again, why are these specific businesses being allowed to open? Which communities will be affected by the opening of these businesses? What data was used to determine it is safe to open these businesses? So basically, they trying to kill us niggas. Cause the niggas that want to go out and I'm dying to have, but mindful they are protesting, saying that they want their hair cut and shit. But I bet you they just doing it just to put up a fight, but they're not gonna take their ass in there.
I do have an appointment on Monday.
For real, you're an idiot.
What you dumb ass?
For real?
Idiot.
Boy, I'm about to come and strangle you with my feet, dog.
He usually reserves that for foreplay, but this time.
Oh yeah.
with 6 feet of distance.
I was
Right.
about to say, at least go to the nail salon and get your toenails done before you do it to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. What you think, 87?
I think I don't know. I think black people try to find a conspiracy and everything. And I'm not talking about your mom, but someone else was saying the same thing. If it's open to everybody, how does it target black people? Bowling? Come on now.
Because we
Everybody
don't listen.
bowls.
We don't listen.
Well, that's called Darwinism. And I
I
really
don't
feel
know.
bad for some dumbass that gets his ass out there knowing good and well what could happen. Should I feel bad for that person?
So hold on. Let me ask this question. So that what you read was that for the state or was that nationwide?
What I read was for.
What PJ read?
Oh.
That was just some change.
Because I mean, I do know it. You'll be surprised how many. You'll be surprised how many.
Niggas
How
gonna
many
go.
niggas like the bowl?
Yep.
Look here.
Niggas be out there.
Y'all was at the bowling alley. Yeah.
That's niggas.
That's facts.
But
And the nail salon, yes.
I haven't reached their death quota yet. That's why.
I see what you're saying too, though. I mean, like, majority when with barbershops, they know. Like, I don't know. I don't got no take on that whole what PJ read or whatever. But like, that does. I mean, with barbershops and like nail salons, like they know black folks going there. You know what I'm saying? That's where we got most of our black businesses with the barbershops and the nail salons. Not saying that that's what it is. Like they're literally trying to go after black people or whatever with the conspiracy and everything. But I mean that's where majority. I mean hell, you know, the barbershop. That's where most black folk hang out at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not a hangout, but that's a hot spot for African Americans at these establishments or whatever. So I don't know. That is interesting. The you know, interesting read or whatnot. But I think motherfuckers is moving too fast. Like it still ain't no damn cure for this. Them niggas ain't even got enough tests for this shit. It don't make no sense to go ahead and open things up already, and just because we see the data going down.
No, there was 11 new deaths today. So
yeah.
Well, just here in South Carolina.
And
172 new cases, I believe, is what I saw as well. So numbers are still up.
I don't know, you know, who came up with the idea or whatever.
Think about Florida. Florida opened up their beach. Well, not Miami. Miami Beach didn't open up. I think it was Jacksonville.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you why they want to open the beaches here, because that's where the main revenue come in. You know, that's tourism here.
Oh,
that's the biggest thing.
That's what Florida thrive on.
Right, and us too, to a certain extent. Myrtle Beach, Hilton Head. You know what I'm saying? So like that.
And with
that's a lot of.
With that, 24 hours after that shit opened up, coronavirus cases spiked.
Yeah.
As the cases opened up after they opened that bitch up. Who would have thought it?
But am I supposed to feel bad for these people?
No.
Fuck 'em.
Nope.
No. You want to be stupid.
Yeah.
I seen memes of the Grim Reaper on a surfboard.
Haven't seen that one.
Look, they got a plan. They got a plan for us. I just want y'all to know that they gave us $1,200 last week.
Mm-hmm.
They opened up the
money, but burn a hole in your pocket.
Yep. Then they opened up retail stores this week. So I mean, it's all a plan. It's all a plan, man. That's why I feel like it's population control. They didn't reach their death quota. They didn't kill as much people that they thought they was gonna kill. So now they trying to kill everybody off now. And because I think at one time Georgia was going, I think they canceled school till May 30th. And then Trump gave the go ahead, so now everything will open up on Friday. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I don't understand, but
I feel like no one really gave a shit until it started hitting millionaire and billionaires' pockets. That's why everything is opening back up.
But I don't think the millionaire and billionaires dying either though. I haven't heard about a millionaire or billionaire died from the coronavirus yet.
Oh no,
I had
they're
to think
not
about
going to
that.
die. They're at home.
On
But
their yacht.
when you spend your money in their stores, they make money. They don't slow down money for anything. A lot of these places are laying people off left and right, but they're
I
still
bet you the
making
motherfucker got
millions and
that
billions.
vaccine though.
Oh yeah, they'll be fine. Them motherfuckers will be
Oh,
fine.
just
But-
want to pause
Mhm.
for a second, and want
Pause for
to
the cause.
thank all the nurses, all the people who are
Yes.
still at work, who are serving
Yes.
food, who are doing the Door Dashes and the Uber Eats, and
Cashiers.
And
cashiers.
IT professionals.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah,
Who out
IT
there-
professionals. Ahem.
who's still out
Motherfucker.
there
You're
doing the
not doing
do, making sure that we can continue to live our day-to-day lives and still survive while they put their lives on the line, because that's definitely what they're doing.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Thank you. Especially
Appreciate
nurses.
you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But I feel like we all should stay our ass at home.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's scary, man. I can't tell you. I've seen a few videos on social media where like some of these nurses and stuff, shoot, man, had to quit their jobs because they can't. I think it was
Stress and
something that stress too. But there's been certain situations where I guess supervisors ask certain nurses to work with the corona patients. They can't because they got kids. If something would have happened to them, the kids won't have anybody to go to, and a lot of the nurses had to quit their job stuff.
Mhm.
Even nurses that got certain, they deal with conditions themselves or whatever, fear that they might get sick. It's crazy. I tell you, this is definitely gonna be once we finally get out of this. Man, I really think it's things as far as business aspect and how we connect with one another. Like, I don't want to jump into another segment so soon. Like even with like the IG joint, how we got like virtual like concerts, if you will, and entertainment like that. With these devices or whatever. I mean, it ain't gonna be the same, man. It's really gonna be like the turn or something different once we get out of. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see, but at the end of the day, we all gonna pull through it or whatever. We just take precaution. You know what I'm saying? Be smart about how we move and what we do.
Yep.
And
Or
that's
take
what
yourself out there in the middle of the shit like a fucking idiot, and I mean,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Stop licking your goddamn gloves when you go in a grocery store.
Hell.
I'm gonna push this grocery cart. Oh, cell phone ringing. But
you know what?
I don't want to touch my cell phone with my gloves. Let me put my hand on my mouth to help me take my glove off. There we go. All right, so now let me
They
touch
say
my
gloves. They say gloves is actually bad to have because the virus will definitely stick to that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
They say gloves is the worst shit to have on. They say the best thing to do is just wash your hands.
I see motherfuckers ride around with the damn gloves and shit on.
With the fucking mask
And
on
the
in the car,
mask
bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I saw that too.
That'll be me.
Look,
Somebody-
with the top
you right
down.
out the mask on?
Why? Just
Like
why?
a dumbass.
You
Like a
dumbass.
dumbass.
That'll be me.
Straight dumbass.
Gloves and damn mask on.
in the car,
Yeah.
in your
Okay.
own shit.
Really?
This
I
whole
guess-
face, man. Could this whole this mask shit start a new trend though in fashion?
Oh,
Is
it's
that
already
possible?
started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dumbass fashion. Ain't nobody.
They've been doing
Oh,
that in
no,
Korea
some
and
shit's
China
hard.
for years.
That's the thing. This has been everyday life for some of them.
Oh
To
yeah.
have to wear face mask and everything.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas got to be so far behind. I don't mean to call them niggas, but like, I've seen photos of them and videos.
They call
of
us
them
that all the time.
Right.
they wearing the mask and all that stuff like that throughout the years, and like, ain't nobody designed no dope shit by now over there. With the mask, because I mean, I've always seen them wear either them white masks or them blue masks, and they ain't spiced it up a little bit. I ain't never seen a spiced up mask over there as many times as you didn't see them masks and people wear them things on. I ain't never seen it.
Let black people get a hold of it more than 10 minutes. We'll spice the fuck up.
We gonna bedazzle that
Some
shit.
Right.
Real press on the bitches.
You see, the baby has the shit on his album cover. Speaking of the baby,
Good lead way into that.
yeah, you got that right. I'm good.
Blame it on the baby. That's what we'll blame the coronavirus on. We'll blame it on him. I thought the album cover, let me just put this in, it was dope as hell. I liked it. You know, it kind of marked the time.
Right.
Oh, but the album itself, and I get thoughts.
Dookie Juice.
I didn't listen to it.
I haven't finished it. I
Dookie
thought it
Juice.
was. I mean, it sounds like the baby. I don't know what you know. I've heard a lot of people don't like it. I mean, I don't know what more the dude can do rather than
All
be
right.
the same shit. You know.
He say that he talk about the same shit
Yeah.
all the goddamn time. How many times we got to hear about you shooting a nigga in Walmart?
At least 4.
How many times
He's
we
only
got to hear
kept-
you use the same goddamn beats on every song?
I don't know.
But-
It didn't work for Big Boy to talk about child support and all this songs. I mean, he didn't get that.
At least he talking about changing the flow up on the one song irritated the living shit out of me. Oh my goodness, that nigga had the beat build up real good. The beat never drops. The motherfucker switched to a whole nother beat. Oh, what the fuck is this shit, cuz?
What you talking about? I know
Niggas
what
trying
you
to sound like Drake, guys.
Man,
Everybody
okay.
can't be Drake, man.
But at least Drake let the first beat he had build up, and then it was pretty good. Then the second beat he transitioned to was even better, and it kept riding. This motherfucker let the beat build up, the beat never dropped. He switched the beat, rap on that for a little bit, then go back to the first beat that never had a beat drop. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
That
know
shit
what you're
sounds
talking about. Too.
Man,
amazing.
that
I
sounds
have to agree.
amazing, man.
Yep.
Cause that joint, it just didn't. I don't know. You right. That was a little. I don't know about that one. It wouldn't like transition well. I don't know what was going on. But in the whole, I think it was straight. You know what I'm saying?
that
It wasn't.
motherfucker
I
dope.
wouldn't say that's his best joint, but like I think it was straight, especially the joint with Megan and Shanti. That shit was hard.
Oh yeah, that was probably because when you Meg on the track, you gotta keep up.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta keep up.
Yeah,
But
shout
other
out to
than
her.
that, I mean, there's not many songs that I feel like I need to go back and listen to ever again.
Do y'all think that the baby? First of all, I'm a fan of the baby. I dropped my phone. Excuse me. I'm a fan of the baby just because he a Carolina. Any nigga from Carolina, my best. I'm gonna support him through and through.
Yeah.
But do y'all feel?
But
I feel that the baby is gonna be one of these artists that coronavirus is exposed. Cause we about to see a lot of broke ass rappers, boy. Niggas can't do no shows. Ooh,
Right.
gee.
Oh, yeah,
This
that's
ice and these
that's bread and butter.
chains.
That's bread and butter. They better catch
Right.
on Erica.
Wow.
They better catch on to Erica.
Them
Singing,
niggas,
singing in bubbles in her drawers. They better
Nigga,
catch
$3
on.
a pop.
them goddamn $3 ain't gonna cut it, boy.
You know,
Yeah,
man,
you
I'm
do
telling
that.
so when I started watching it, meanwhile I wasted $3 because I caught the goddamn end of it. It was 6,000 people in there, so that means at least you got to
18
think
grand.
people that paid and didn't and came in, left, all that stuff. A lot of people didn't stay and watch. So I say maybe just throwing a number out there, 8 to 10,000 people paid $3 to watch her perform.
But bruh, you got to think about it. That's Erica Badu. They know they gonna get a show with that. Not saying the baby can't, but ain't nobody gonna pay $3 to see Baby in a bubble and goddamn maybe with a diaper on or some shit. You know? I mean, like, bruh, like,
Well,
you
you
know
better
what I'm
have
saying?
an epic lineup.
y'all line up, how?
Shit, like a regular show, like a concert.
But that mean, with
a
so what they,
headliner and
so it's gonna be $3. Okay, so they charge $3 to do that.
Well, hold on now. That's just Erica thing. Leave Erica thing alone. Y'all charge whatever the fuck y'all want to charge. But that was just Erica thing, and I think that was cool. It started off free. It started off $1. It started off as $1, and I guess she started doing bigger and bigger shows. Because I think the first one she had, you pay $1, you can on her website. You go to her website to watch the stream, and you can choose which room she performs in. That's dope as hell. She had like 3 different rooms, and you choose. Hey, do you want us to switch back to the mystery room, or do you want us to go back to the bedroom, or do you want us to play in it was something else? And it was dope.
I don't think the baby got the cake like dog. I don't know if he can get the production like that, dog. Like he's still performing in clubs, my nigga. I don't know if he can muster up the funds. I think he gonna have to start selling VVS's and start selling chains and shit.
You better start doing some promotion or something. Team up with somebody, something.
Yeah.
I'd pay $3 to watch a baby concert.
Oh, you what?
Yeah,
$3 for a baby concert. Yeah.
Shit. If it's 2 hours of entertainment, I'd pay that.
He might be able to get by with it maybe once, maybe twice. But I mean, is that something? Who knows how long this will last? Niggas talking about 2022. You think he can continue that up for for however long?
I mean, I don't think anybody can continue it for that long unless your name is Beyonce or Jay-Z or Drake. But I mean, I put it like this: people shat on this album, but apparently it is projected to sell, or it's sold basically 140K, like equivalent units.
Even if
Spotify.
If you think the album shit, you got your money now. You listen to it. You don't care if you like it or not. You done heard it.
Yeah, he's number 1 on the charts by far. Like he doubled the next person. So he's doing all right. If 140K are listening to your stuff, if you can get 20K to pay $3, shit, you did all right. To not leave your home. Yeah. You can do that a couple times, 3 or 4 times this year. Shit, he's fine.
He did it during prime time. Everybody sitting at home, ain't got shit to do.
That's the thing.
Let me check out this goddamn album. Why not?
Right. Like people like Tory Lanez. How many of y'all have listened to a full Tory Lanez album?
Never.
I actually have when he put out the Chicks Tape 5, which was hard.
I heard some of it. I heard some of it.
I think I heard
he said the whole thing.
Nope.
But the point is, now people like Tory Lanez are getting, how many views was it on the quarantine radio?
Shit. He got a 5?
Yeah, his was 5. His was 500.
Oh, shoot. That's crazy.
How many of those people actually really fucked with Tory Lanez before this, do you think?
He got
people just don't make this ass.
Yeah, they probably still don't give a shit about Tory Lanez.
No,
but the hoes.
But that name rings bells a little bit more now.
I mean, the people listen to Tory Lanez.
I'm not saying that nobody listened to the dude before, but I'm saying is this is giving people an opportunity to use different lanes to get their name out. To even, that could have been completely unrelated to music, but I guarantee you somebody looked up his music and listened to his music after that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
And that's great promotion that he wouldn't have gotten without the quarantine radio.
Word. What else we got? Oh, I heard the Dream album too, since we still talking about music. Dream album, I think he's trying to go back to R&B. Whole album was R&B feel. And it's one that I feel like I should give a second listen to. It's definitely one you don't listen to in the car with your niggas.
No.
Not at all.
No.
But
yes, you do. Sublime.
Shit no. You get the aux cord taken from you and slapped.
Right.
They strangle you with the aux cord. What the fuck you doing? Nigga, listen to this bullshit.
I ain't nigga play fuck my brains out. I love that shit.
What the hell?
I haven't heard it yet.
Hey, it's definitely an R&B album. I think he's definitely on a vibe where I'm gonna bring back R&B.
Bro, let me tell y'all something.
Good.
I don't mean to cut that short, but my nigga, when I was listening to the Versuz the other day, I miss R&B, dog. Some of them shits was sitting there. You know what I'm saying? It brought back that 90s feel, like when I was younger, man. Like, that's why I saw, man, listen, man. That shit need to come back. R&B need to come back. Soul need to come back. In the words of what's my nigga name? Tyrese. That nigga say he was trying to bring R&B back, but that shit wasn't happening. But I missed it.
It's so hard to do, I think, in this day and age.
Yeah.
Because are people willing to actually sit and listen to what you got to say?
No, they just want to watch people twerk.
As you can see,
I think it transitioned. It stopped. I have to say that mid 2000, I want to say 3 to somewhere between 2003 and 2008 range.
My boy Usher bringing it back now. Don't worry about it. He coming.
I don't know if he can do that shit single-handedly, but
I don't know.
All I know is from what I was told, 400 million people tuned in yesterday. So people listening, whether it be old or new or whatever, like shit.
I think we like the shit that we had, but we don't want to make new shit.
Yes, I agree. It's like, okay, that was good. We don't want to fuck it up, so let's just stick with what we know, and we know it's good.
Yep. So I think people would rather listen to a upbeat Chris Brown record than a slow candlelit pour wax on my nipples by the bathtub while I got rose petals,
strawberries, and whipped cream.
Yeah. I think people rather, do a little TikTok dance to a Chris Brown video than to listen to a slow jam by somebody.
Yeah, that might be true.
I mean,
I miss it though.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still a lot of good music out there.
I think our age group would appreciate it, but it's the younger folk that's like, nah.
Well, I mean,
I'm more like young boy.
Quite as much when you were 20, 21?
Say what?
I said, did you appreciate R&B as much as you do now when you were 20, 21?
Hell yeah. I was still listening to it.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I was listening to it too, but I don't know if it's the same. Like, I've come to a place where, honestly, I'm probably listening to more R&B than I am rap, which is weird for me because I used to be that dude that was, into all the albums, all the mixtapes, all that type of stuff. I still love rap music, but I'd rather listen to R&B most days. Just because I like that mellow feel.
Rap.
I mean,
I said I'm still on my rap, but I mean, yeah. If I want to listen to some throwback, I'm going to my R&B because I know it's gonna take me there. So
what rap you listening to?
Boy, I listen to
Gucci Mane.
She listening to 6ix9ine.
Oh hell no! No sir.
I'ma tell him you nigga, then I'ma pull the trigger. Tell him the trigger.
See, the fact that you know that tells me you listen to that shit.
I went through this fool's album. I did. I gave it a chance just to see if there was something that could catch my ear, and all it was this nigga just being aggressive as hell in my ear, yelling "nigga" 47 times for 2 minutes and 46 seconds a song over 33 minutes.
I mean, he ain't no different from anybody else.
Yeah, now. But the album was trash.
Now I do listen to Lil Uzi Vert Homecoming. Now that right there, I do have on repeat. I can't lie.
That beat's crazy. Yeah, it is.
Yes,
but still,
that shit is beautiful.
R&B still dope. I love
R&B.
Yeah,
absolutely. Now I was pulling up some Babyface music on YouTube at work.
Of course,
I was like, okay, I need to hear some, listen to some of the jams that he was playing, like, something that's gonna take me back. Like, dang, I remember what I was doing at this time, listening to this music. And it was pretty much just sitting in my mom's car, but nonetheless, or learning how to drive.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like that type of stuff gained Babyface and Teddy Riley all types of fans that they didn't have before. I know I watched Babyface gain probably at least 100,000 followers last night alone.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure about Teddy Riley doing the same, but
He probably lost some with his technical difficulties, but
So,
But-
2 questions.
mm-hmm.
First question: who won that battle?
Babyface. Well, first of all, let's talk about that. Do we need to segue it completely?
I wish they had it. I wish somebody would have put out a list of the songs.
I got it.
Like,
Yes,
I got it.
they do.
You got-
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
I figured somebody had to do it.
songs like "Right Here" by SWV.
That was
Oh,
the first
yeah.
song, wasn't
Yeah, that was.
Songs like "Love Should Have Brought You Home," Tony Braxton.
it? Mm-hmm.
"Make It Last Forever" by T Sweat.
Mhm.
"Soon as I Get Home," Babyface.
Soon as I get home, Babyface.
Yep.
Thought that was a fake. I know Faith
Uh,
Evans has that song.
Just Got Paid, Johnny Kemp.
Just got paid.
Friday night.
Rock Steady, The Whispers. They got me on that one.
Oh, look, that song.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Oh no, I do know that one. I'm tripping. Get Me Home, Foxy Brown, Blackstreet.
Oh yeah.
Every time
Every
I close
little
my
step
eyes.
I take.
Every time I close my eyes, Babyface, Mariah Carey, Kenny G. Piece of My Love, Guy.
all I know
Love that
is
song.
it was an epic battle,
Right.
but the songs that I remember the most are like really, because I honestly didn't start paying attention to music until like 96, like 6 or 7
Mm.
or whatever. And like a lot of the joints that I really remember and enjoyed listening to, Teddy was playing most of them. You know, especially the Michael Jackson. I did not know that
Yeah.
nigga that did the Michael Jackson joint.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Michael Jackson album was my first album. In the Closet. That shit was hard. So I don't know, man. It's I don't know. That's just, I mean, you really can't pick between the two, man, because Babyface, of course, he just is who he is. This nigga was pounding Teddy hard, nigga. That nigga was like straight up disrespectful for this nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga did a remix of Teddy did a remix of some song, and then Babyface was like, I didn't know we can do the remixes. He's like, yeah, man. He said, oh, okay, well.
Now you
I
gotta
don't
say
do-
like Babyface though.
Oh, Teddy, is that the remix that you did? I didn't know we could
I
do
don't
that.
do remixes. I don't do remixes, so I
Yeah, I don't do remixes.
damn.
So
what?
unoriginal. But continue doing the best that you can.
Uh,
The little catalog.
Got that goddamn guitar though.
Oh, that
shit,
That
shit.
acoustic guitar, boy.
mm-mm.
That
I
nigga
think
was
that's
shit,
what
man.
that's what Teddy was trying to do. I bet you like, fuck. Hey, somebody go unplug the router so I can put my keyboard up.
Right?
Somebody
He ran
unplug
to
the
another room.
router.
You ran to another room.
That nigga said-
That nigga started.
I
I
was-
don't know. He started panicking like, "Fuck! I gotta do something. I'm losing."
they found losing.
So I
He
guess
was trying to call
are
backup
y'all
dancers,
saying
that's
that Babyface won?
I'm saying the goddamn hype man one. He will. Hype man, that's the one.
Oh shit!
That nigga had the same fit on for 3 days.
If I just turn it inside out, it'll be all right.
Nobody will know the difference.
Your boy he lives in the basement. That's why
Inside out.
you feed that nigga scraps.
He on
Squirrel
call.
carcasses.
Inside out.
Oh, call it.
With Apple One?
Right.
Shit, dog.
Oh shit.
Whatever, man. I really enjoy this joint, man. I
yeah.
like what Swiss Beats and Timbaland doing, man. Started out with the what was it? The
Swiss Beats against
Scott
Timbaland,
Stewart.
right?
Scott
Yeah.
Stewart. Oh, they
No.
Yeah, that was
they
the
were
first one.
Yeah, they went at
Yeah.
it first. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't even
Oh, okay.
realize. Which I didn't
Yeah,
see
I
it. I'm
didn't
pissed off. I
realize.
saw it.
Yeah, we
I-
should have
It's
saw
not
that.
Stewart,
It's on
and then
YouTube.
Manny.
I'm gonna have
I
to
got
watch it.
it.
Yeah.
Scott Storch, then Manny Fresh. Then they came back and hit the Lil Jon and T-Pain.
That was probably
And then
Which
the
was
most.
good.
That was probably the most entertaining one.
Yeah, I
Really?
I think that was the most entertaining versus.
Those two
'cause both of
characters,
them niggas is
yes.
funny as hell.
Oh my goodness! And not only well, they definitely some clowns. It was hilarious, but just the interaction with the crowd, interaction with each other. You know, it felt like a
Yes.
competition, but at the same time, they were enjoying each other's music.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. The vibes was definitely there with the T-Pain and
Lil
Lil
Jon.
Jon. That was lit right there.
Yeah, and then they came back with the Premier and RZA. Things started to get a little shaky or whatever. Picked up at the end, and now Babyface and Teddy Riley or whatever. Who y'all think next?
They said they trying to push for
Well, the boy get and for real.
and that's not gonna happen.
Mm.
That's not gonna happen.
If
I'm starting to feel like it's not gonna happen.
and for real. Yeah,
Not unless he can get paid. Unless
Yeah.
they build us
I
up
don't
until
think pay is the reason. I think Kanye back on his Trump support loony bin shit again.
it's always been on it.
But the
I
one that
mean-
I heard that's coming up next is Dr. Dre versus Diddy.
No, they said Dre is like that's not his thing.
I thought
he
he
said
said
he
he spoke.
might do it. He said he might do it.
You talking about
you
who
right,
wants
you
somebody
right.
that
'cause
wants paper? It would be him.
Yeah, now that right there, when he says I don't know, this is not my type of thing, that right there told me I'm not gonna do it unless y'all gonna pay me.
Yeah.
Because
I'ma
didn't they
tell you
say
what's-
this is some pay per view? Didn't Swiss say pay per view for the culture or some type of shit?
That's where I
Yeah,
think we may end up going. I mean,
Yeah, that one. I think we have to come off the money on that one.
Listen, I'm gonna
Mm.
tell y'all the truth. It's gonna be Diddy, cause I know Diddy gonna do it, cause he be
Oh,
on
yeah.
there doing his own things, with other, not necessarily like playing the music and stuff
Him
like
and
that.
J Lo did a charity
Yeah.
dance on IG.
Yeah, he
so.
love the goddamn
Nah, he
the
did it with
camera
a
or
bunch of
whatever.
celebrities.
It's gonna be Diddy, JD.
They talked about that, and I
Hope
hope
so,
that
yeah.
is the case. I think that is a better
it-
matchup.
Yes,
I think so.
because I'm sorry,
I
I say Diddy would beat Dre. I'm sorry, but I think so.
I would like to see that because it kind of go back
I
to the
think
whole
Diddy
West Coast,
he's
East
got
Coast.
his hands in more things than Dre, and music wise.
he did more with his record label for sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
record
yeah, yeah.
label. I
Well,
mean,
so you
how many
saying it's gonna
stuff
be
he
like a-
produced?
You saying it's gonna be like a Manny Fresh?
I didn't
situation?
even see that. So what happened?
So basically,
sorry?
Dre, he stepped out of his situation. Manny Fresh, when he went up against Scott Storch,
Mhm.
Manny Fresh can only play Hot Boy shit, Lil Wayne, Birdman, Juvenile. That's all he had.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, Dre's not that type.
But
yeah.
it's
So Dre's
pretty-
only gonna have East
pretty
Coast stuff. What
Jay-Z
R&B stuff has Dre done?
His biggest hit outside of rap music will probably be Gwen Stefani, "Let Me Blow Your Mind." That shit got a Grammy if I remember correctly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you got Gwen, which is good. I like Gwen. So what? But what else?
Eminem.
Hey, you know another one that'll slap?
I mean, P Diddy got Total. He's got Faith.
Oh yeah, you do have a point. I'll definitely give you that.
Did he need to go up against JD?
Yeah,
Diddy-
now he goes against
Diddy-
JD because JD got
Diddy-
Mariah.
He
Well,
got-
hell, they
Diddy
both
got-
got Mariah.
That'd be.
You
that'd
want me
be
to tell you
dope.
what's gonna slap?
What?
Let me tell you what's gonna slap. Usher and Chris Brown. Slap-a-thon.
I want to go
Slap-a-thon.
Usher, but I don't know. Chris has been
Man, I don't know.
That's tough. That's
Usher.
tough.
We talking about
Usher.
Kid Usher?
Usher.
That's tough. I mean,
Usher.
it doesn't.
She...
You say
It's the
Usher?
catalog for everybody.
Usher,
Slap-a-thon.
dog.
Slap-a-thon.
I don't think Usher. Slap a-
You don't think
I
Usher
don't-
was?
I don't think Usher's
Oh,
been as
you don't-
hot
you don't-
as
you
Chris
don't-
Brown has been,
Oh.
like consistently hot. Usher had a little.
That's it. That's it though.
That's it. Usher had like a layoff for a little while until
Yeah,
he hit
he
with
did.
No Limit.
Slap a
It
thumb.
don't even matter.
I mean,
I'm not saying he made bad music.
Usher good up until he started playing joints from the album that got Moving Mountains.
Moving Mountains. Oh no,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
I
about
stand.
that.
I like that song.
I mean, no,
Well,
I'm
I
talking about
still-
the album. With the after that point, I mean, with it
After
started,
Confessions,
it starts slim pickings after that.
Yeah. Between wait a minute, Confessions 2 this year, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's what he's working on.
Oh shit.
Hey,
He talking about working on the album.
T.I. versus Jeezy.
Jeezy, give me Jeezy all day.
Rick Ross Jeezy.
T.I.
Rick Ross Jeezy.
Let me throw these in there.
My president
T.I.
is black.
Let
My
me throw
Lambo
these
is
in there.
blue.
T.I.
Y'all remember how State was?
Hold on.
Baby.
T.I. Jeezy, Ross, Gucci Man. I'll let y'all fight.
I was
Y'all-
never a huge Gucci fan.
I'll let
Y'all
y'all
know
fight.
I'm a Ross fan. Y'all know
Whoa.
I'm a Ross fan. So
Ross is
I'll
my
let
dude.
y'all fight.
Ross is my dude. So
I'll let y'all fight.
That
I like
Gucci man. Whoo.
I was on. We talking about Gucci.
That man
Nah,
got some
Nigga, you don't
hits,
love
boy.
me, Gucci.
I'll let y'all fight.
Over Ross though?
Huh?
I said over
Yeah.
Ross?
Yeah.
You talking pure hood nigga classics? Like
Yeah.
I'm
Hood nigga classics.
Making love on the interstate, Gucci.
I'll let y'all fight.
That Lemonade album.
Oh shit.
I actually did like the Lemonade album. The lemon.
That's just how it belong.
That shit was pretty
the
dope.
State
I'm not
versus
gonna lie.
Richard Davis, I think that's what it was.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Come on now.
But a lot of people say that's what fell off. That was his highest selling album.
His mixtapes was better than his album to me.
Yeah, that's what everybody
To me.
always said. Nah, that's a pretty.
So we going albums.
Going songs.
Songs?
Songs?
Yeah, that's what matters.
I don't know.
That's
The
what matters.
Oh yeah,
pure
yeah. That's
amount
all. Yeah, that's
of
actually what
songs
matters.
that Gucci puts out, it's not really fair
Why?
because he puts out so much shit.
And the problem? Okay, so what's the
Ross
problem?
does not put out that quantity.
Okay,
Listen,
that's
listen.
not the problem.
The boys only need 20 songs apiece.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
it.
Oh yeah, then give me Ross.
20 songs apiece.
Man.
Oh, you great.
Oh, don't try Ross like that now. Y'all boy
Give
tripping.
me
Talk to
goddamn
the boy, Frank. Talk to the
Y'all
boy,
boy
Frank.
tripping now.
Talk to the boy, Frank.
Give me my phone.
Triple C's.
The
to
best
Miami, go to
Ross
Mi-
verse. The best Ross verse was when he did "Devil in a Red Dress" for Kanye West. That's the best verse he got.
Man, and the only reason why you listen to it because Kanye was on there. So I ain't even
Hey, hold on, slow down now. Everybody take it easy. Put your guns away.
Sound like a little truth right there.
Take it.
Put the guns away.
That's the only reason why.
Put
the
your
only reason why
guns down.
Kanye was on there. That was it.
No, he body Kanye on that.
Stick in the background still.
He body Kanye on that. I'm just saying that's his best verse. He has some great songs. That's just his best verse.
Are
Yeah.
we really gonna go lyrically?
No.
That's not his. What's his best verse of a song that he's done?
On Ross?
Yeah. He murdered that Devil in a Red Dress. That joint was fire.
But are we talking about lyrical skill or are we talking about
Man,
song?
I like this dude. He had a song out there, "Blowing Money Fast," Asher
Talk to
Martin
the boy,
music.
Frank.
Yeah.
Man, come
Talk to
on,
the boy,
bro.
big.
Come on, dog.
His Devil in a Red Dress body all them.
Talk to nigga Bino.
We talking about hits.
PG
We talking
tripping.
about verses. Which one is
I'm
it?
the what? I asked what his best verse was, and I'm saying his best verse was on that song.
I think. Hold on. I feel like it was a
TJ
song.
only concerned about Kanye, man.
I didn't say nothing about Kanye. It was Kanye's song, and I said that Ross bodied him on the song, but I'm saying that's Ross's best verse.
In Cold Blood, I think he may have had that second verse might have been better than that.
All I know is
You giving it
I
to
want
Ross.
somebody to talk between T.I., Gucci Man, Jeezy, Ross.
What are we doing here? What about?
I want somebody to.
Versus.
I want battle somewhere. I don't know. However they set it up, I like to see battles amongst them. However they get it set it, but I think they need to be in there somewhere. Because all them niggas was influential. All them niggas to hold the whole sound that we got now, trap song, and that's one of the things they say. They picking people who are influential. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a T.I. or a Jeezy in it, or maybe a Gucci. Because you know them niggas been fighting about really and truly, and this ain't no diss to no the Ross or nothing. But as we talk, if trap sound is started, because you know they were fighting between who started trap first, whether it was T.I. or Gucci or whatever. So I don't know. I just like those names in a circle, and I think something need to come about that.
But Ross saying that he ain't really on that trap stuff like how he on the trap, but he kind of like a Drake type. Like he can kind of switch it up as far as vibes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. I agree with that.
So let me ask you
hardcore
this:
stuff.
toe to toe, who would stand up against Gucci? Hits wise, toe to toe, between T.I. or Jeezy, toe to toe.
T.I.
Jeezy though.
Because Jeezy's got the mixtapes too.
Jeezy.
And
Thug
T.I.
Motivation.
does it?
Whew. Thug Motivation though.
Not like Jeezy. Nah. T has a couple of mixtapes, but they're not like they're not Trap or Die.
I think they need to throw
Jeezy's other album?
Which one?
Was it Thug Motivation?
There were three Thug Motivation.
Oh my.
Inspiration.
Oh my.
The inspiration.
It's a snowman, bitch.
I remember when
we
used to get in trouble wearing t-shirts.
That goddamn Can't Ban the Snowman album. Mixtape came out because of that shit. Fire.
That's fire, dog. But anyway,
we got some good lineups that could possibly happen.
Yeah. Moving along. What else we got?
Happy. What's on the list?
What motherfucker, there is no list.
What y'all think about this documentary, Michael Jordan?
The Jordan documentary.
That shit good as hell. I would watch all 10 episodes if they had played that shit on Sunday.
Question.
I still haven't seen it.
You're an idiot. Question.
Oh shit.
What have you learned from watching?
Question.
What have we learned from watching this documentary?
That you're an asshole.
Oh.
Jordan do drugs.
Shit. Damn it. I almost choked.
He said,
what the fuck?
God damn.
Hey, that's what he said. He said he didn't go in there. He said his rookie year, he didn't go in there.
Yeah, his rookie year. Yeah, sophomore year. That nigga snorting lines off bitches' asses easily.
Oh shit.
Who doesn't do that?
Easily. Things that I learned is that I didn't realize how fucked up the whole management was and the team.
Oh my goodness.
The separation.
Yeah, that GM was crazy.
And another thing that shocked my ass too, this nigga Scottie Pippen was making $3 a season.
Yeah. So I got a couple issues with that. First of all, do you not read? I understand that you might not understand the lingo, but you can see the numbers and like, 7 years, 18 mil.
Well, see, this is the thing. His approach where he was coming, and he said it in a documentary. He was like, "Man, listen, I just seen that the only thing I think of was security and like for my family."
That sounds like an excuse. Where is your agent?
Yeah, but hell, you gotta think about it too. You got this nigga come from Arkansas. or whatever country part or whatnot. And this family ain't never seen no money like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not everybody,
Man,
not every
man. Where your
about it,
agent
like-
at?
Where your
not
agent?
everybody. I mean, hell, if that's the case, hell, it'll be like it would shit. You know how many guys got hooked up in some shit like that where they had these badass deals? Well, he ain't the only one. But like I see where he coming from. He's like, damn man, this shit can set my family straight right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to negotiate shit. Like 18
Right.
million?
Man,
Oh, okay.
That's
Them
exactly what happened.
some shiesty motherfuckers. They slid that shit on
Well,
the desk. They probably wrote that
I
shit
just
up and
want
was
y'all
like,
to know something.
uh-huh.
Y'all, a lot of people don't know this. Jordan only had 2 years where he was making the same, like way more money than everybody else.
Yep.
His last 2 years, he was making over 30 million. But prior to that, he was making the same amount of money as Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen
Right.
made more money than Jordan as far as an NBA contract.
But that nigga
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen was making less money than Ron Harper.
So it
That's
was the Chicago
disrespectful.
Bulls. It was the
Huh?
Chicago Bulls as the like those boys. They was underpaying everybody.
Listen, them some shiesty motherfuckers,
Ron Harper?
dog. Them some shiesty
Ron
motherfuckers.
Harper?
Is it shicey if you keep accepting it though?
Man, they wrote that shit and was like, do you think he's actually gonna take it? No way.
Let's
We
see.
can try it
One
anyway.
nigga actually
Right.
on the name. That nigga was like when that Scottie Pippen deal. He was like, all right. Look,
Huh? Yes?
he said that shit
all right.
himself. He said that shit himself. He said he was surprised. Yeah, he said, I would have told him not to take that. Like, goddamn.
They said that,
But,
they said that dude looked
but
like
yeah.
the purple villain dude off Space Jam.
Damn.
Oh yeah, them boys. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
A lot of people.
He looked just like him too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch this shit.
Yeah.
They got the picture on Facebook.
picture.
You ain't watch it yet? You haven't watched Space Jam?
Nope.
Idiot.
Oh shit.
Alright.
So for those humans that have seen it,
What? I ain't seen what?
Fuck you.
Space Jam.
Oh, you talking
You
about
try to keep this in the hush too.
Wait a minute.
This in the hush too.
Wait a minute.
This
Everybody be quiet. Did that nigga just say he ain't seen Space Jam?
That nigga was in there watching
Who
Teletubbies. Oh wait, what? Wait, oh, he ain't seen Space Jam. Whoa.
Who
What?
has seen
Yes,
Space Jam?
yes.
talking about a whole different conversation? No,
Brett.
I've seen Space Jam. I was in the front row of the movie theater watching Space Jam.
Oh,
Put
oh,
your
now don't try to clear it up.
put
Don't try to
your
clear it up
virtual
now.
hand, your virtual neck in my hands.
Ain't seen the documentary.
I haven't seen the doc yet.
No.
Oh, I said,
I think it's gonna be.
don't clear it up now.
No, I've definitely seen that shit.
I was gonna
But,
say, I was gonna ask you, have you ever seen Jurassic Park?
You see
Not
Free
even
Willy?
the Jurassic Park.
You know, with that,
Everybody's seen Free Willy. Fuck you,
yeah.
nigga.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
But
good,
yeah, I'm
good-
excited,
good stuff.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
can't wait for the
excited.
next episode.
They'll probably talk about Dennis Rodman on the next one. That shit gonna be lit.
Oh,
You know that
God.
motherfucker.
Dennis
Don't
has a
nobody know who the
documentary.
fuck he is. Huh?
Oh yeah,
He's got a
do-
documentary
He
on,
got a 30 for 30. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jordan definitely made less money than Scotty did.
Entertain.
About 10 stacks.
Mm.
Yeah. But that's crazy, man. They legit probably could at least one more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Been two.
I want to know that dude gotta feel like what is his name? His name was
Jerry Crawls or something.
yeah, Jerry Cross or something like that. Kraus.
Bro, you know what?
Dude,
it
you
felt
gotta
about?
feel like a fucking jackass, dog.
Well, nah, this the
fucking
thing.
jackass. He
Ego.
wanna fire Phil Jackson, and we've been winning championships. I wanna fire Phil Jackson. Okay, cool. You fire Phil Jackson, a winning coach, championship winning coach. He goes to the fucking Lakers and continues to win. He wins 5 more championships.
Yep.
What the fuck? You gotta feel like an idiot. Put yourself in a trash can.
Stupid as hell.
And roll it down a hill.
Man, I can't believe that the owner let him stay there till, I guess, for all the championships he had won prior. I guess that's the only reason why he kept him there, because he stayed there till 2003, I think, from when I looked up. He should have been
Y'all
gone.
boys realize Michael Jordan won 6 championships in a row.
3 and 3.
No. Michael Jordan won 6 championships in a row.
3-3.
Not really in a row.
No. Listen wrong.
No.
One season, that season he came back, he didn't win one.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there. Wasn't he? He wasn't
Yep.
there the whole
Nope.
season.
No, he wasn't there the whole season.
Don't give a fuck.
He was there the whole
Counts.
time.
Huh?
Mike was 6 for 6. I wish my man Tim Duncan was 6 for 6, but fucking Ray Allen and all this other bullshit. But yeah, it's impressive as hell.
Michael Jordan.
Now here's the question. I've seen
So after the Bulls, who wanted to follow you? Was it the Spurs?
Oh, Frank, Bino.
Yep.
The Spurs, and then the Lakers started.
Yep.
Bino,
And
going on your
then
mic.
the Spurs again,
Who's my?
and then somebody else, and then the Spurs again.
Yeah.
Oh shit. We got Teddy Riley on the phone.
I remember that game because that's the year the Spurs played the Knicks.
Yep. Spreewell
Yeah,
was under the
damn.
basket with that last shot. I was watching that shit on the floor model, screaming my goddamn.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Damn, I remember that.
Damn,
Oh, yeah.
Patrick Ewing didn't have a bad rap, man. He was supposed to be the man.
Oh yeah.
Jordan just
You
shut
can't
all
be the
that
man,
shit
be that
down.
ugly, bro.
And
He
nigga
said
beat
can't be
his
the man,
ass.
can't be that ugly.
Yep.
What type of
That
man?
nigga
That's ugly
Jordan-
karma.
Jordan beat that nigga ass from Georgetown, from college to damn.
That nigga, he shut that nigga down left and right. That's a bad rap, cuz.
I feel bad for niggas like that, and like Charles Barkley and Karl Malone. Legend. He never
Shaq should
smelled
have
a
one.
ring. Reggie
Mhm.
Miller.
From Orlando.
Yeah, he should have had one. Yeah, actually, he the one who beat them.
Yeah, in the playoffs that year.
Yep, when he came back.
But why Elijah Wan got on that ass?
Yeah,
Yeah. Shoot,
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
them the only
Tim
two he
Duncan.
could win.
Tim Duncan, Jordan, and Shaq fucked up a lot of people's careers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of championships that could have been.
And
Skinny
Kobe.
Shaq was a problem.
And Kobe.
Oh yeah, definitely Kobe.
And give my man Kobe some respect.
Yeah, definitely
Rest in
Kobe
peace.
too. Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe, man. It's been a sad year.
Yeah. Sad
It's
saying it
funny.
just keeps getting more fucked up.
Yeah.
Now we can't breathe the fucking air.
Can't drink the water.
Right. Can't drink the goddamn water.
Breathe the fucking air.
They
Yeah,
said the
20
coronavirus is on the sun. It's beaming down on us right now.
It's on your shoe.
Right. It's in your fucking shoes. It's in the electricity. This motherfucker is evolving like a Spider-Man villain.
I tell you, man, this shit is I don't know, man. This 2020. In the words of Eric B. and Rakim, it ain't no joke. This shit
Ain't
there.
no joke.
Feels like an extinction level event. I thought Busta Rhymes was joking about that shit in '99.
For real.
But hopefully we can power through it. If I don't, this shows two. This has shown me two damn things though. How
Right.
stupid we are and how greedy we are.
Yep.
Those are
Oh,
the
yeah.
downfalls of humanity, and this is just magnified it by 1,000. People
Yeah.
hoarding 40,000, bottles of hand sanitizer, just hoping that someone they can rip people off with them. You
Eating
got people
tissue.
that care more about the tissue, water, all that type of stuff. You got people that care more about going to the beach than their fellow man. Because though you may survive that shit, that elderly lady down the street that just wants to go to the grocery store that may pass by you, she may not survive that shit.
Right.
So it's ridiculous, man.
Yep. Keep y'all dumbasses in the house.
And listen to us on this fucking podcast.
We're buying the fucking tissue.
Right.
I'm trying to wipe my ass.
Paper towels.
I'm tired of wiping my ass with my kid.
I've been using Christmas wrapping.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all if you've listened this far. Make sure y'all tell a friend.
We
comment,
back.
like, subscribe. We'll post another video in another 6 months. Rizzy
Right.
Matt, what you got?
This is your boy Rizzy Matt, and we out here like Boxing D said. Make sure y'all tune in for the next episode in the next 6 years. Hopefully we can get past this apocalyptic, whatever the hell this is. Shit might start looking like Fallout. So we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, follow us. I go by Rizzy Matt. Out to my boy 87 State of Mind.
Always.
Shout out my boy. Shout out to my boy CJ Papi.
I am a girl.
Papi.
Papi.
Boxing D Killer.
Boxing D Killer, BDK.
And my nigga Frank. God dang.
Chill.
Chill.
Coronavirus, he sneezes.
Right.